In this video, we will see operations which can be performed on list. So there are many operations designed in Python. Using that, we can perform a specific kind of operations on list. But these are some common, very common and mostly used uh, operations which we perform on list. So for for list, there are many type of operation we can perform on a list. Like we can access and some perform some value addition to list, and we can remove the element of list and we can add the element of list. These three kind of operation we generally perform. So first kind of operation is accessing, means accessing and some element and counting this and return the index of accessing. I can say accessing details. So accessing the element and taking its any kind of detail. So like this is my list. My list is as h. It's like a a it is b, and it is c, it is d, and it is 5. So this is my list. So it is heterogeneous list. Heterogeneous list means it can contain many data types at same time, like it is containing integer value and it is also containing string value. So it is heterogeneous data, a heterogeneous list. So so now what is count method? So what is count method? Will count operation. It will count how many. In this we pass like this, we pass a element, then he will count number of element present in this list. So a, so I am passing a, so how many a present in this list? So you can see one, so its result will be 1. So what if I add here one more a, one more a, this is a, and one b as well, b. So so s dot count now run again. It why it is returning? Because I did not execute it. So now I execute it. So now it is returning 2. Now what if I b? So it will return 1 because it is case sensitive as well. Here it is small b and it is capital B. So small b is 1. So count of small b in this list is 1. So it is returning 1. So next is index. So how to use index? So s dot index, it will return index of a element. Like I return lowest, it will always return lowest index uh, in the list. So it is a. So what it will return? It will return 0 or 0, 1, 2a present in this list. So index of a in this list is 0 as well as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 as well, but it will return first occurring element we passed in this index method. So what it will return? It will return 0. So how can we access the index of this a using index command? So for this we have to remove this first this element, then we can access the next a index. So how we will remove, we will see next time. But for this time you need to remember that index method used to find the first occurring element index. Now we will see how do we how we can sort the list. So like I create a num list. It is containing some numbers. This is a randomly distributed number. This is number. And now I want these number to be sorted in ascending order, in descending order, any order we want. So just use sort method, sort. It will return. So why it is not returning? So why it is not returning? Because there is some problem. Because I had to see with there is some problem with Jupyter notebook. I have to print it. Print num dot sort. So why it is returning none? So we have to think why it is returning none. So I am not understanding why sort method is not working here. I saw official documentation also here. Here is the documentation. It is showing it will work, but in my case, it is not working. So there is also a method, sorted method, in which we pass list, so it will return sorted list. So it is sorted now passing list num. So it is returning sorted list. So if we want in descending order, so just uh, sorry, it is true, reverse is true, then it will return the list in ascending order. We can also we can also uh, sort the list in alphabetical manner, like this is A B C D, this is A, this is B, this is B, capital B, I am writing capital B, and this is capital C, this is capital, sorry, I am again writing it capital C. Now applying not S, it is P. So sorted, sorted dot sorted and passing P. It is returning as it is. Now I am again here G. Now it is returning sorted. What if I add a small case letter? So what it will return? So first it will sort capital letter, and then it will sort small letter, small case letter. What if I add a integer here? So adding an integer in list. So actually it will not support integer type and integer and string type, or any, if list is heterogeneous, then it will not support sorted method. It will not support any sort method. We have to define a custom sort method to perform these kind of sorting with the list. So I will cover this sort method in any video. So I will clear all the concept regarding this. What were the new release as well. This is now there is 3.12. So I will cover this. I will check the all the documentation. Then I will notify you how, or I will clear the all the things why this is not working and how it will work. So now look at some other method which help us to remove the element from the list. Like this is list. My list is LT, and this is 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 and 4. And what if I want to remove some list, some element. So removing last element we can perform using pop element. So this is pop method. So how to remove last element? So using pop method, we can remove last element of list, and pop method also return last value as well. Like I performing lt.pop, then it will return last element of list and also remove last element from list. So it will return 4. Why it is pop? So lt is not defined. Actually, I did not executed it. So this is it returned 4 means it returning and also removing the element. So lt, now check what is lt. So it is 1 2 3. It removed last element and returning as well, removing and returning. So if you removing, like you are removing some books, so you have that book and the remaining book are in self. Like you are removing one note or one apple from a bucket, so you what you get that apple, and remaining apple in bucket is remaining list. So you can understand it by this. And there is a one more method of removing element, is remove method. It is not returning anything, it's just removing. So how to apply remove method on list? So remove method remove the element by value. Like if we want to remove 3 from this list, so we can apply some rule lt dot remove lt dot remove. So it will not return anything. Like I executed this, then it returned 4, but it did not return anything. I want to remove 3. So it is removed. It removed 3, but it didn't return anything. Like if I want to print this, so if I want to print this, like again I am executing this, and I will perform print operation on, like this is x, and what will be the x? So x is none. It is not printing because Jupyter not support none. Print x. So x not in list. What? X not in list. Why it is not performing? So list dot remove x. No. So there is some serious mints conversation. So I'm not sure why it is throwing this error. It's, so don't know. I don't know why it is throwing this error. I will check this out. Why it is throwing this error. So so actually it is saying that list dot remove x and x not in list. It is saying that 3 is not in list. Let's see what is in list. So yes, 3 is not in list. So I am executing this lt as well again. So now 3 is in list. Here like you can see 3 is in list. Now if I want to print performing this lt dot remove 3 operation, this operation, so it will remove 3, and what it is returning I am assigning to p, and also seeing what it is returning by printing this. So it is returning none, but here pop it is returning 4 last element of list. Whenever we apply pop, so it will return it will remove last element and also return last element, but it also return like destroying the element, and here it is taking the element. In pop, we take the element, and in remove, we destroy the element, and it in pop it remove last element, and in remove we remove the element by value element value of element. Like, I want to remove 3 in this list, I want to remove 1 in this list. So there is one more method to remove the element using index. So del is a method to remove any index from the list. So just use this del, and which index I want to remove. If I am executing this LT, now if I want to remove 2, so what is 2 index is 1. So if I want to remove first index of LT, so I will pass del LT and 1. So it will remove this element, and it also not returning. So LT is actually 1 and 4. So del is removing by index, and pop is removing and also returning. It is also a very important concept in DSA. You will see in pop and push in DSA, first in, first out. It is a very important concept. You have to remember this. It's pop concept. Now, remove, we talked about delete. So in next video, we will continue this operation part of list, how operations performed on list, operations performed on list. So in next video, we will cover adding the element on list, how we add some element on list, how to perform this operations on list. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in next one. So thanks.